Well, hey, it's Beatty Carmichael, and I've helped attract over 11,000 agents in a single year. And if you want to learn how to do it, let me share some scripts. So if you're trying to build your EXP business, trying to attract agents into it, grow your revenue share, it all starts with what do you say to that agent at the very beginning on the phone call that gets them to get into the system and want to learn more. So let me show you how it's done. Let me pull up my screen real quick. So the first thing is we have a free ebook that you can get all the scripts that we put together. You can go to agentdominator.com/attraction scripts, okay? And that attraction scripts, this isn't a plural, but these are phone scripts for friends, talking scripts for those agents that are maybe at the closing table with you. How do you approach agents that you know only professionally? Maybe you've done business with them in times past, or those agents who you've never met. What about voicemail scripts? How can you leave a voicemail that creates a lot of interest that will get them to want to take a look at EXP, or even a text message with following up? All this is put together. It's a free ebook that we've done on the whole process of how do you call and attract agents through telephone calling for EXP. So it's all right there at agentdominator.com/attraction scripts. You'll also see a link down below as well. So let me change screens real quick and let's talk. Okay, so the first thing that needs to happen, I want to show you how the scripts work, but first I need to set the stage, okay? Most people do the process wrong when they're trying to attract agents to EXP. And let me show you what wrong is. Wrong is you have to understand that there's a process. You have a cold agent and you're trying to turn them into a hot agent. Now, this has nothing to do with how well you know them, okay? This has everything to do with their temperature level for EXP, okay? Are they cold or are they hot? If you haven't spoken to them before, and this is your first time to try to attract them to EXP, they are a cold agent in terms of EXP. And what happens, and this is what's wrong, most people try to call and immediately get them hot. And the way they do it is they try to sell or persuade them that EXP is really great and they got to take a look at it. In other words, this phone call is a hype phone call. Hey, let me tell you all the great things about EXP and why you need to get involved. And we need to set a time and let me just show it to you because you can earn more money. You can get recurring income. You get stock, you know, all this stuff, okay? And what happens is it turns into a hype call and most people just say, not interested. And you get shot down. And this is the wrong way of doing it. So let me show you the right way of doing it. See, if you know how to do it right, it's a lot easier, okay? So this is the right way of doing it. First, you have to set up the process. Let me show you this to you. So you have a cold agent, and we want to get them to be a hot agent. The key is you don't persuade them. What we do is we put right in the middle, we put what we call a microwave, okay? Just like a microwave oven, okay? You know, microwave oven, you get a cold sandwich out of the refrigerator, you stick it in the microwave, you push 20, 30 seconds, it comes out on the other end hot. That's what we want to do. We just want to be able to take an agent and push him into the microwave, okay? Take an agent, push him in the microwave, he comes out hot, wanting to learn more. And now what this does is this takes the phone call from being a sales phone call, which no one is good at, to now it turns it into what we call an invite phone call. All you're doing is you're inviting them to take a look. So then you ask the question, what is this microwave, okay? This microwave is what I call a sizzle video. Now you can use anything you want. What we've learned is the sizzle video is the best approach. And the sizzle video is a very short, maybe 4-minute video. It's got a high-level overview. It's got some great testimonials, okay? And the whole purpose of it is it's a systematic approach that does all the heavy lifting for you. So now all you're doing is you're inviting them to watch the video. They watch the video, they get some testimonials, see what's going on with EXP, and they go, wow, this sounds really interesting, because now they hear firsthand from people that are doing great with it and all the benefits. And now when they come out, they have interest in wanting to learn more. Now that they're hot, you can say, well, great, let's sit down and let me walk you through a presentation. Or here's a video that walks you through what's going on. At that point, you can do something with them, okay? So this is the whole key behind it. So let me show you a couple of things about phone call scripts, and then I'm going to show you just a sample script so you see how kind of the process works. So the first thing you have to understand about making the attraction phone call is, number one, it's all about the relationship. Okay. This is what attracts an agent to want to join your business. They like you. And so the phone call is going to be give you an opportunity to engage with that agent, especially if that agent is not someone that you already know pretty well. Number two, one of the more important things is that you got to understand whoever asks the questions is the one that's in control. Okay. Let me give you just kind of a little simple diagram. Let's say this is a car and you want to get your prospect to the destination, which is interested in EXP. As long as you are asking the questions, you know how to get to that spot so that you end up at the destination. But if you give your prospect the opportunity to start asking questions, remember, whoever asks the questions is the one that's in control. Once he starts asking you a question like, oh, you mean I can make some money with this? Yeah, absolutely. Well, how do I do that? And then you start to answer some questions. And then he asks you more questions. And what happens is he takes you somewhere else and he runs you into a ditch, and you never make it to the destination. So remember that whoever asks the questions is the one that's in control. And so you'll see that on these scripts, everything is focused on you stay in control, asking the question, and bringing it down to the key point, which is getting into the video. Okay. Number three, this is also real important with the whole process, is curiosity gets them there. If they have their questions answered, they have no reason to go to the video. So fourth is being blind. Okay. This is part of the script, the scripting process. This creates curiosity. We don't tell them it's EXP right up front. Hey, John, I want to talk to you about EXP and how great this thing is and how much money you can make. Don't do that, because again, if they already have heard about EXP and they're not in, it's probably because they're not interested, or the person who spoke to them, they have a wrong opinion of what it is. So we want to keep it blind. We want to create a lot of interest up at the top, bring their interest level down. And then only down here at the bottom of the script, we're going to mention EXP kind of in passing and then invite them to the video. Okay. I'll show you how this process works. Last couple of things. Number 5, again, the phone call is not to persuade. It's only to invite. This is an invitation phone call, and that's why it's so easy. Anyone can invite. Very few people can persuade. And the final thing is don't answer questions. Okay. A lot of times the prospect's going to get excited or think you think they're excited. So they're really curious. They want to learn more. And so they ask you a question. And what happens is you're over here and you think, oh, I got me one. I got someone who's interested. So you ask them, you answer their question, and they ask you more and you answer it. And now what's happening is you're in a back and forth question and answer mode. And once you answer all their questions to their satisfaction, they no longer have curiosity. And what usually happens is when you answer their questions, it's not the big picture. It's only the very narrow question. And then they form their opinion of whether that really sounds like something they want to be involved with. And 9 out of 10 times, when you get in a question answer period, they don't have interest. So don't go there. Okay. So now let me show you how this works. Let me show you a sample script. So this would be a script I'm going to use if I'm calling up a friend of mine, an agent. We're good friends. We've been selling together for years. We do things as a family with our families together. So it's a very comfortable phone call. Okay. So I'm going to call him up. Let's say his name is John. I say, John, this is Beatty. How's it going? I'm doing great. How are you? Well, I'm doing great. Hey, you got a quick moment to speak? You do? Okay, perfect. Hey, real quick, I am involved with a mastermind group. And I don't know if you'd have interest, but I'd like to invite you to take a look at it if you do. Just a little bit about it. Got a group of top producers across the country that do, like $20 to $40 million a year. One part of what we do is these guys coach and mentor us. Okay. They're also available by phone. So if we're running into deals with issues and we can't get a good response from our broker, then, just pick up the phone and call one of these guys and they'll answer it. It's free. There's no cost. And also, if you plug into their mentoring, then a lot of the agents actually double their volume in the first year. So I thought it might be something you'd have interest in, but I want to see if you did and possibly joining our group. Would you like to learn more about that? You would? Okay, perfect. I've got a 4.5-minute video that shares more about us. Let me text it to you. Do you have some time later today to watch it? Okay, perfect. So let me text it to you. And one caveat is part of what we do is with our brokerage EXP. So just be aware of that. But the personal mentoring and coaching and things of that sort is just really huge. So let me text you the video. If you like it, I'd love to talk with you more about it and see if maybe you can join our coaching and mentoring mastermind group. Okay, talk later. Bye. So that's kind of how the script may go. So if you think about it, it's a funnel, okay? At a high level, we're grabbing interest. I'm with a mastermind group. And it's people that are available to help. And very important, it's free, doesn't cost anything. Would you have interest in learning more? Okay. And when he says yes, then only at that point do I mention, oh, by the way, it has something to do with EXP. Don't worry about that right now. Let me send you the video. And then if you like it, then we can talk further. So that's the whole idea, keeping it blank, keeping it curious, not answering a bunch of questions. And the whole idea is it's an invite. Okay. So that's just one concept of a script. Again, you can download all of our scripts at agentdominator.com/attraction scripts. You'll also see the link probably down in the description. You just click on that. But it's scripts for all type of uses. And I guarantee you that if you follow the scripts and follow the process, it'll make attracting agents easier than you've ever experienced because you're no longer doing the work. You're leaving it to the microwave, okay, to do it. It's really cool. And by the way, if you want to see what we've done on that microwave, you can also see that. I'll put a link up on the attraction scripts where you can do that as well. Thanks.